Overview of how to set up a service cloud for 10 users on Salesforce. Basically, the first thing you do is go to Salesforce, the cloud, and this is reviewing all your case objects. We set up web to case, email to case, and phone, and I'll show you the setup, the reports, and the dashboards. And then you can assign it to the users through queue assignment, etc. The use case is 300 users have IT equipment, and they can email in, it's a visual, or you can even have a Kanban view where you could say, we could have the Kanban by PC issues, like you could see that, printer issues, etc. You can have different swim lanes in here. And this is really a great tool. First off, we have here are your departments, right? Let's go and look at all departments. Say the city attorney's office, victim services, investigations, etc. And then we have this then goes into contacts. So when a web to case comes in or email to case, as is in this case here, this is your basic web to case functionality. It gets linked to the record or creates a new record. My PC does not work, blah, blah. This then submits right into the org. And let's see if it indeed did that. There it is. Let me go and take a look at this. This is actually the user setup, and this is web to case. This is a classic view. So we can go back and forth here. Let's go open cases. We should have gotten a brand new case right here. My PC doesn't work. See that? And let me show you how that's set up. First off, on the case object, you set it up here. And case layout, case assignment rules, right? PCs are serviced by somebody, something else is serviced by somebody else. And here's the email to case functionality. This is how you set that up. Notify the email owners, insert the ID thread, etc. Right? Or do you do something like web to case, auto response rules? And here's web to case. Here's the web to case setup, which I want to show you. Email signature IT support, which is enabled, right? Or you can do web to case HTML generator. And that's how we generate that. So I can do the type of outage, etc. like that. And then do you want anti-spam filter or not? In this case, I won't. sfda.gov. Generate the code. It generates that code that you saw. So now let's talk about the soft phone layouts. This is the next thing. So when one of the 300 users calls in, you can then define it by a soft phone. Here it is. Volker already did that. So you edit it. Okay, if somebody calls in, this is basically soft phone, and you can link it to your cell phone or desk phone or whatever. And it routes it, and because we'll data load all 300 accounts, all 300 contacts, we'll know who called in, what happened. Is it on the inbound, the outbound, or on the internal? And with that really pops the soft phone. Here's the soft phone. Here's a directory of numbers that we can assign. You can predefine it and going forward from there. And so it's the inbound, the outbound, the web to case, the case reporting, right? And here, for instance, this is in Salesforce Lightning, which I like a lot. It's a very powerful tool. So all of a sudden, you've got all sorts of reporting, rendering much easier. So here you can look for cases, right? Recently viewed, all my open cases. This is just the top 5. And here's the reporting feature, open case report. It renders nicely. You want to put a graph on it, pulled by org, Juergen Hoehne. We can see that way. And just save it, refresh it, and then that brings us to our dashboards. I created a IT help desk dashboard for you, and that's pretty much the overview. Again, we have preload, we have a soft phone inbound, outbound, and with that then comes the assets. And what we've done is also started sharing pics. So it's a barcode recognition photo capture software, costs $2 per user per month for the 10 users that are using it, which would be the IT help desk. And then there's no error in the barcoding, right? And it links it right to the case object. So for instance, you do this, you do a new case. I'm working on it. They're waiting. Case origin, problem. It's just public info, right? Save. Case reason, didn't attend the training or whatever the problem is. And then here we can literally attach photos. So you can attach videos, you can attach pictures, and that's how we set it up. And with that, I want to say thank you very much